The truth is, innovation is in our DNA. The new Malibu Command Center is more than an evolution. Its functionality has been elevated with a sleeker design.
Day 3, semi-finals day, Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championship 2024, Lac de Tutonville. Yeah. We are live on the water. Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships. Day 3, Club Nautique de Toutonville. Starting off over 50s. Men's LCQ last chance qualifier to get to the finals tomorrow, Saturday. Finals day, all day tomorrow. Semi-finals today. We've got this LCQ over 50s men first thing, and then semi-finals all day. We've got under 14 boys, junior men up on the water. We've got Christoph Sailfish Grab starting things off. Christoph Detweiler, Team Switzerland on the water. Bow side approach the wake. Super glassy flat water out there. Lac de Toutonville. Scarecrow in on the heels. Surfing that wave, setting up for the next trick. Here he comes in, heel side, hard approach the wake. Tantrum. Toe side this time. Toe side front roll, sitting in the back seat, just popping that handle and going down. First time, Christoph Detweiler there. First fall, he can get picked back up again, getting a beautiful shot of our Malibu towboats, the 23 MXZ official towboat for the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships 2024. Beautiful shot there. DVV on the drone all day, following all the action. Let's check out some of Christoph's first pass there on the replay. No, we're going back to yesterday's action there. We're getting a wrap heel side, front side 5 from Travis Beaton, our last rider of the day yesterday. So we'll have to check out our replays.
Make change.
Alright, we've got Christoph Detweiler on the water going down towards the end of that first pass. So not going to have time to do any more tricks. Just see him exiting the course through the start-finish gate. Making the turn now. Going to get set for the second pass. First rider of the day in the over 50s men's LCQ. Last chance to qualify for the finals. Tomorrow, Saturday, finals day. We have the over 50s men's LCQ going on right now. 4 riders: Christoph Detweiler, Mark Osmond, Mark Goldsmith, both from GB, and then Andreas Steringer from Germany is going to be up on the water last off the dock in that heat. Then we've got under 14 boys, 2 heats of semi-finals. Junior men, 2 heats of semi-finals coming up. We have Christoph back into the course. Here we go, heel side to the wake, backside 360, kissing the wake, riding away from it, popping that board back around, left foot forward stance, getting wrapped up for a front side rotation, edging away from the wake in that wrapped position. Heel side, front side 540 from the wrapped position. That's the second fall for Christoph. He'll not get picked up again. Our Malibu boats 23 MXZ. Cruising back to the dock to pick up our next rider. That's going to be Mark Osmond, Team GB, in the last chance qualifier. There we see on the drone camera the beautiful view of the clubhouse in the background. The site here at Club Nautique de Toutonville. Merci beaucoup tout le monde pour organiser le championnat d'Europe ici. Thanks very much for organizing this Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships here on this perfect site. Perfect conditions out there on the water, glassy flat. And thank you very much, Malibu Boats, bringing the 23 MXZ, pumping out a big juicy wake for all our riders. Mark Osmond next on the dock, rocking the headband. Just watching the replay there of Christoph's second pass. Seeing him get into that wrapped position for the frontside rotation. See him here, comes off the wake, gets a little bit far away from the handle, doesn't get over the toes on the landing, sits back into that second wake and going down for the second time.
No, I just asked her to put it on.
Next rider, Mark Osmond, Team GB, heading the water right now. We expect these guys to get loud in support of the rider, getting a cheeky little tickle on the stale fish grab, toe side to the wake, toe side wake to wake. Landing that one. A little bit of wave in the air, but riding away from it. Heel side, front side, 180, hitting some rollers there. Riding through it in the switch stance, back to the wake. Half cab, 180 for Mark Osmond. Getting separated from that handle and going down, sitting in the back seat. First fall for Mark Osmond. He will get picked up again and continue his second pass. Don't think he'll have any time for more tricks in pass number one. Falling towards the end of that first pass. We'll check it on the replay. There's a little tickle on the back edge of the board. Back in, toe side to the wake. Good takeoff. Just gets a little bit separated from the handle. Still riding away. All right, here we go. Mark Osmond, second pass. Heel side back roll, slipping out on that one as well. Second fall, Mark Osmond going down. And that is a second fall for Mark, putting that heel side back roll, first trick, second pass, going down, second time, and he'll not get picked up again.
That's fine.
Over 50s men's last chance qualifier. Friday morning, we got semi-finals all day. Coming up, the under 14 boys, followed by the junior men. And following that, open women's semi-finals, open men's semi-finals.
Now it's come back.
So we are over 50s men LCQ on the water right now. Third rider of the day, Mark Goldsmith. in the water. He went down on a half cab roll, second trick, first pass. That's his one full used up. Got no knives left, Mark. So, got a couple of time for 2 or 3 more tricks. 2 more tricks here before the end of this first pass. Setting up, left foot forward, heel side approach to the wake. There's a roll to revert. Is he going to sneak one in? Is he going to go back for the heel side 180, the half cab 180 to finish off that first pass? And ride out and take the turn. Come back for pass number 2. Maybe we'll see that half cab roll in his second pass. All right, Mark Goldsmith coming back in, pass number 2. Just coming into the course right now. Mark Goldsmith, Team GB, going down once in the first pass. Heel side, front side, 360. Switching that board back around to his switch stance. Right foot forward. Approach the wake. Is he going to go back for the half cab roll? There it is. Getting the pop, getting the amplitude, getting that rotation. Just rolling over a couple of rollers right now in the middle of the course. Left foot forward, backside 3. Misses that handle. Hands on the head. Got the rotation. Didn't get the handle. Ain't got a hope without the rope. And Mark Goldsmith going down there in the middle of that second pass. Next up, Andreas Steringer from Germany, last rider of this over 50s men's LCQ.
We are here for you, so you do as you want.
After Andreas Steringer, last rider of the over 50s men's LCQ, we've got the under 14 boys, 2 heats of semi-finals. Ollie Phillips, Valerio De Leginio, Edoardo Donati, Christian Cignetti, and Marley O'Toole, 5 riders in that semi-final. Top 3 going to the finals tomorrow. Next heat of under 14 boys, Valters Bosis from Latvia, Jah Buller from Switzerland, Valerio Fretti from Italy, and Noah Gualtieri also from Italy. And then finishing off with Maxim Imbach, Team France, last rider of the under 14 boys. Second heat, semi-finals. Top 3 of those 2 heats going to the finals tomorrow. Then we're going to have junior men coming up after that. Under 14 boys semi-finals, then refueling, then junior men semi-finals. We get a refuel stop before open women, then another refuel stop before the open men's semi-finals, and then we're finished for today. So a lot of semi-finals action on the water. And everyone's going to be pushing so hard to make it through to the finals tomorrow on Saturday, final day of the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships for 2024 here at Club Nautique de Toutonville in northern France, in Normandy. Next up on the water, Andreas Steringer from Team Germany. Again, getting loud on the shore here in support of their rider. Here goes, starting things off, tail grab, wake to wake from the heel side. Look at that beautiful flat water out there. Friday morning, semi-finals day, Toe side wake to wake for Andres. Setting up for this next trick. Heel side approach. Left foot forward. Landing right foot forward. The heel side, front side. 180-degree spin. Back in switch stance for that half cab. 180 kissing the top of the second wake on the landing. One more trick for Andreas Steringer. First pass here in the LCQ. Backside 180, sticks it, spins that board around. Little bit of a fist pump there. Outside of the course. And we'll check some of that first pass on the replay as we wait for Andreas to come back for his second pass. All right, let's go. Andreas Steringer from Germany starting off second pass with an indie grab, wake to wake from the heel side. Back in, left foot forward approach, toe side out of the wake, toe side, front side 180, catches the top of that second wake and gets bumped over the knuckle and going down. First fall for Andreas Steringer. Malibu 23 MXZ coming to a stop right there. We're going to go back and pick up Andreas. To continue that second pass, that is his first fall, a clean first pass. And he's the last rider in this over 50s men's last chance qualifier to get to the finals tomorrow. There we see him getting bumped over that second wake and going down. And we're just returning to Andreas to pick him back up. Let's see if we stick up the results. Live results page. See if we get some scores in. Christoph Detweiler from Switzerland, 30 points. Mark Osmond, 6.56. Still waiting for a score from Mark Goldsmith. Andreas Steringer out on the water right now. So we'll keep an eye on those results as they come in. Andreas almost ready to get back on the water. Alright, throttles are down. Malibu boats 23 MXC getting back up on the water. Andreas Steringer from Germany. Back up on the water. Time for two more tricks. Just passing through a little bit of rollers right now. Setting up for a heel side approach to the wake. Heel side wake to wake. Looked like he wanted to go for a fashion air there, but probably best that we stay away from that one altogether. Toe side now to the wake, going toe side, front roll. Needed a bit more edge into the wake on that one. Let's check out some of the replayers. Team Germany getting a lot of support for Andreas there from the shore in the last chance qualifier. So we will see what the score is going to be when that comes through. See Andreas going down on the toe side front roll there. And that concludes the over 50s men's last chance qualifier. We're moving on now to the under 14 boys semi-finals. 2 heats of 5 riders. And this is for the places in the final tomorrow on Saturday, finals day. So expect some fireworks coming up from these under 14 boys as they try to get through to the final. Alright, here we go, under 14 boys. Semi-finals, Heat 1. Starting off with Ollie Phillips on the water. Let's go to the drone cam as we enter the start gates. Right now, Ollie Phillips on the water. Team GB, let's hear you get loud. Heel side approach to the wake. Big tail grab. Poking that one out, getting a solid grab. Let's see your comments on the live stream as well. Send in your support for your team members. Toe side to the wake. Toe side, front side, 180, landing in the switch stance, popping that board, round, right foot forward, heel side approach to the wake. Boom, getting boosted on that indie grab. Getting some good amplitude right there. Look at that flat, calm, water, Lac de Toutonville. Right here, Northern France in Normandy. Going toe side, oh, going for the scarecrow, I think, landing in that second wake. Going down for the first fall. Let's check that on the replay. Most of Ollie's first pass here. There we go, going big, that tail grab, poking that out, getting a solid grab there. And toe side, front side, 180.
Should you want to put the replay of it? You're good. Keep going.
Alright, we're back on. Ollie Phillips making the turn and getting ready to come back in for pass number 2. First rider off the dock in the under 14 boys semi-finals. Top 3 riders going through to the finals tomorrow. Ollie Phillips going through those start gates right now. Heel side approach to the wake. Tantrum kicking things off in this second pass. Toe side now to the wake. There's the scarecrow getting sucked down again in that second wake. Not quite getting the amplitude. Not quite getting the landing. Getting across both wakes there. We're going to follow our Malibu 23 MXZ. Getting away from the judges in the boat there. Alexei, one of our judges in the boat. 3 judges in the boat and our driver as well. Scoring the riders on their intensity, execution and composition of the tricks that they're performing out there. Intensity, you can say in one sense, is the height and the amplitude that the rider is getting, but also the complexity of the tricks they're doing. When you get up to the mobs and mob 5s, adding grabs to the board, all contributing to the intensity score. Also the execution of each of those tricks, how well they're performed, getting solid grabs on the board, getting solid clean landings, not putting hands in the water. And the composition, different types of tricks, the different flips, backside spins, front side spins, from heel side, toe side, switch, regular. That's what the judges are looking for in the boat. So we're going to see a big variety and a big mixture from the under 14 boys here in the semi-finals. Second rider on the dock, Valerio De Leginio from Italy. Next up on the dock Let's see what we've got in terms of the live scoring. Mark Goldsmith currently sitting there with a 31.89 in the lead. Taking the top spot at the moment. Andreas Steringer still a score through to come. We're just getting ready for Valerio De Leginio from Italy to hit the water. Just getting the rope thrown there to our official towboat, the Malibu 23 MXZ. Getting the rope to the boat. Riders riding at different lengths. Big high five there from team captain PG Matia for Valerio De Leginio. Just leaving the dock there, throttles down. B. Here we go. Valerio De Leginio just entering the course now. Heel side approach to the wake, hard edge, tail grab, getting a solid grab there on the board. Popping round to the right foot forward, heel side approach, half cab, getting a nose grab on the board and turning that 180 degrees to land back to his regular left foot forward. Stance. Hillside back roll, stomps it clean, Team Italy, big cheer from the shore. Toe side approach now to the wake, toe side, wake to wake, smooth riding, one more trick, first pass, Valerio De Leginio from Italy on the water, nose grab, front hand grab on the board, and exiting the course through the finish gates, and we're going to come back around for pass number 2. Let's see if we can check that heel side back roll on the replay. There's the tail grab that we started off with. Coming back in, nose grab, half cab. We'll see if we can get watching this heel side back roll before we switch back to Valerio's second pass. There it is, heel side back roll, nice and clean. Go back to the drone footage, DFAV following all of our drivers all week. We started on Wednesday, had LCQs yesterday, now we're into semi-finals today. Here is Valerio starting things off, toe side, back roll, first trick, second pass. Heel side, backside, 360, oh, just losing the handle on the backside 360. First fall for Valerio, so we're going to come back around, pick him up again to finish off pass number 2. Still got time for 2 more tricks at least. Let's see on the replay, if you're following on the live stream, toe side back roll to start off that second pass. Then we're going here, backside 3, just gets the handle, just getting it, but sitting in the back seat and cool. 2 Great Britain bookends on the Italian riders right there. Valerio, here we go, time for 2 more tricks in this second pass, just going down on the backside 3, coming in, switch stance, front side 540, fist pump, there he goes, all he needed was 1 more trick, super stoked with that, yeah boy, cab 5, tossing the handle, fists in the air, that's what we love to see, just the riders going out there and having such a good time and putting down their best tricks in front of their friends, family here on site, and for you guys following on the live stream as we come back to the dock to pick up Edoardo Donati. Just watching on the replay the reaction there for Valerio, stomping that cab 540, hoping that's going to take him through to the finals tomorrow. Love to see that. Let's check back on the live results page. We can see Andreas Steringer coming in 18.11. That means Mark Goldsmith taking the top spot, and Christoph Detweiler as well, 2 qualifying through to the over 50s men's final tomorrow. Getting now Dave circling the start dock as we wait for next rider, Edoardo Donati on the dock. Getting a wider shot there if you're watching on the live stream of Club Nautique de Toutonville here, and the setup that we've got for the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships. Thank you so much everyone here for all the work that you've put in to make this event possible. Beautiful site right here. The lake's absolutely perfect. We had flat water for 3 days in a row, and may it continue all today and into finals tomorrow. Yeah. Next rider on the water, Edoardo Donati, also from Italy. Just had his teammate Valerio out there going out killing it and being so stoked with that cab 5 last trick. Let's see what Edoardo Donati's going to start off with, just coming through the start gates right here as you're following us on the drone cam. Heel side of the wake tantrum to start things off. Little pop, little ollie out in the flats, just getting set up for this toe side approach. Scarecrow going big, toe side front roll, front side 180, staying in the switch stance, right foot forward, toe side to the wake, switch Scarecrow, back to back Scarecrows right there, and now popping around, right foot forward, switch stance again to the wake, heel side this time, half cab, melon, 180, front side, rotation, left foot forward, heel side, last trick, first pass, back roll for Edoardo Donati. So clean first pass for Edoardo. We're going to check out some of that first pass right now on the live stream replay. Tantrum first trick. We have 3 riders. 3rd rider on the water. 2 more riders still to go, under 14 boys. First semi-final on the water. Next up, Christian Cignetti, also from Italy. Marley O'Toole from Great Britain. Then we've actually got 4 riders in the second heat. We were due to have 5, but rider number 4, Noah Gualtieri, having a little bit of a hurt ankle, so choosing not to ride in the semi-finals. So 4 riders there. Let's go back to the live footage of Edoardo Donati just about to start his Second pass, heel side, wake to wake, going for a little steel fish grab. Might have got a little tickle on the board right there. A little pop. Ollie setting things up in the flats. Toe side back roll, kiss the second wake, but staying strong, riding through that one. Left foot forward, now heel side approach. Backside 180, backside. Thought he was going to bust out another 180 and go take that to backside 3. Staying in the backside 180 now, popping around. Heel side, right foot forward, switch stance. Cab 360, losing that handle at the end of that second pass. Edoardo Donati, big round of applause here. Team Italy and everybody on site. Going next to the dock, Christian Cignetti. Aussi, il faut dire un grand bienvenue aux jeunes sportifs de l'IME de Pont-Audemer. Merci beaucoup pour venir ici et pour les championnats d'Europe de wakeboard 2024. J'espère que vous voulez essayer de faire du wake aussi, comme les athlètes sur l'eau maintenant. Merci beaucoup à Matia Delandra. Alright, Team Italy, don't sit down just yet. Third rider, Christian Cignetti, taken to the water and fast approaching the start gates of his competition pass. About 5 tricks will fit into this first pass. Popping the board round, left foot forward, heel side approach, melon, front side 180. Could have been a half cab to start things off. Let's see how things develop in this first pass. Heel side back roll, boom! Sticking that one, super clean, nice rotation. Toe side, front side 180. Again, good pop, good amplitude, plenty of time to make that rotation and sticking that landing. Heel side, right foot forward, going front side 360, maybe sticking a little melon grab on the board right there. In the under 14 boys semi-finals, toe side back roll, kisses the second wake, and just sitting back on the heels, sitting back into that second wake and going down right at the end of pass number 1. Still got all of pass number 2 still to go. That is the first fall, so our Malibu boats 23 MXZ going to come back round and pick up Christian Cignetti. Let's check out that first pass again on the replay. If you're watching on the live stream, the melon half cab to start things off. Alright, just seeing here on the live stream that last trick, the toe side back roll from Christian Cignetti. Going down at the end of that first pass. He'll get picked up again and back for pass number 2. 5 more tricks still to go to try and get through to the semi-finals. Sorry, to get through to the finals tomorrow. This is the under 14 boys first heat of semi-finals. Looking at the scores right there, Edoardo, Valerio De Leginio 35.78. Edoardo Donati, our previous rider, no score through for him yet. Actually, just at the top of the screen, just updating a 43.89. So currently sitting in the lead. Christian Cignetti on the water right now, and Marley O'Toole, our last rider, still to come. Let's go back to the drone and check out that glassy flat water here in northern France, in the Normandy region. We're at Club Nautique de Toutonville. Toutonville, the local town close by where we're staying. Very pretty town that we've been out in having dinner most nights, so very beautiful place to come and visit. Tail grab there for Christian Cignetti, starting things off in this second pass. Toe side of the wig, huge toe side front roll, feet to feet, getting back out on that toe side edge on the landing. That's what you love to see right there, textbook stuff. Heel side, front side 540 and going down on the front side 540. That's a second fall for Christian Cignetti. Malibu boats 23 MXZ returning to the dock to pick up our last rider of this first heat of the semi-finals, Marley O'Toole. Let's go to the replay. Tail grab, solid. Little bit of a hand drag on the landing. You see Christian going past the second wake on that first trick, landing hard in the flats right there. Toe side front roll, textbook, up and over, and landing on that toe edge. Back out here, we see him coming in for this cab 5. Got it. Heel side, front side 5. Thought he was going to stick it to 360, trying to fit in that last 180, not getting over the toes on the landing there. And going down, we're going back to the dock for our next rider, Marley O'Toole, Team GB, back on the water. See what we've got in terms of scores coming through. Currently see Edoardo Donati, 43.89 in the lead. We see the Q beside his name. He's in the lead so far, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be qualified through to the finals. Top three riders going through to the finals tomorrow. So Edoardo Donati currently sitting in the lead. Valerio De Leginio 35 and Ollie Phillips with a 14. Christian Cignetti just finished his second pass, and Marley O'Toole still to go on the water. Here we go, Marley O'Toole, our next rider on the water. Team GB getting loud already. DLAV following on the drone cam. Here we go, starting things off with a Rayleigh. First trick, going big. really out into the flats, toe side to the wake. Scarecrow casing the wake just a little bit. Staying switch stance, toe side to the wake. Switch crow again out into the flats past the top of that second wake. For Marley, popping that board back around, left foot forward. Half cab roll this time. Switch stance, roll to revert. Time for one or two more tricks. Heel side, wake to wake, straight air. And that's going to do it for Marley to finish off that first pass. Just on the replay, seeing that big, really, to start things off.
We get like a program recording. That should be pretty easy, right? To record locally to the laptop, like what is going on.
Alright guys, on the live stream, thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching. We'll let us know who you're supporting, give us your comments, and we'll give you some shout outs. If you do it in English, that would be great, because I don't trust people messaging in different languages. You could be saying anything. I'll just say whatever you write, so. Let's go back to the drone cam for Marley's second pass. Just starting things off. He is wrapped up. Heel side approach. That means one thing. Wrap KGB for Marley O'Toole. Sticks it. The back roll, backside 360 from the wrap position to start things off. Toe side, front side 5. Casing that second wake, but riding away from it. Toe side again to the wake. Switch stance. Skeezer. The switch stance, chromo. That's the first fall for Marley O'Toole. So our Malibu boats, 23 MXE, gonna go back and pick him up. Let's check on the replay that wrap KGB, first trick. There we go, up and over, back roll, backside 360, stomps it. You see Marley casing the wake on that toe side, front side 5, just a little bit there. Here's the fall coming in on the skeezer, the switch stance chromo, heavy on the back foot, sitting back into that second wake and not being able to hang on to the handle. First fall for Marley, so we will pick him up again. Let's check the live scores. Christian Cignetti, 34.67, very close to Valerio De Leginio, 35.78. So currently, Edoardo and Valerio taking those two top spots at the moment. There's a third spot up for grabs. It's going to depend on what Marley O'Toole scores here. Who's going through to the finals tomorrow. Let's check in. Marley nearly ready to go. I reckon one more big trick. Is he going to go back for the skeezer? Throttles down on our 23 MXZ. We're getting up to speed. Marley is staying right foot forward for the moment. Cutting out away from the wake, so it's not going to be the skeezer. He's right foot forward, heel side to the wake. Backside 540, going for a backside 5, going for that blind landing. And unfortunately not sticking that one at the end of that second pass. Here we come. Just coming back in to land there. That was a bit slow. So that was our last rider, Marley O'Toole, of the first heat of under 14 boys semi-finals. Another heat coming up, heat 2, 4 riders: Valters Bosis from Latvia, Jah Buller from Switzerland, Valerio Fretti, Italy. Our fourth rider, Noah Gualtieri from Italy, choosing not to ride today, hurt his ankle a little bit, so we hope that you get a good recovery, Noah Gualtieri. And that means we only got 4 riders. Maxim Imbach from France, our last rider of the under 14 boys semi-finals. 3 spots up for grabs there in that second heat.
Just be like following the boat the whole time, but I'll be like fairly low. So yeah, I would say just keep high up. I'll
check in with the live scoring. Marley O'Toole just finished his second pass. I think he'll probably qualify through to the semi-finals. Had that wrap KGB to start off his second pass. Big mob for these guys in the under 14 boys. Here we go, under 14 boys, Heat 2, semi-finals. Starting things off, Valters Bosis from Latvia on the water. Thank you guys for joining us here on site. Thank you guys for joining us on the live stream. Let us know who you're supporting, who you're cheering for in the comments section, and we'll give you some shout outs. Toe side to the wake for Valters, toe side wake to wake. Back to back heel side and toe side wake to wake jumps there. Starting strong. Valters going for the roast beef grab in between the feet on the back edge of the board. Backhand grab. Toe side into wake to wake textbook. So smooth riding so far for Valters. Heel side front side 180. Staying switch for the half cab. Up and down on the downside of the wig. Popping a little ollie in the flats just to ride out of the course. Stand up pass for pass number 1. Smooth operator out there. Everything on the downside of that second wig. Got the speed dialed in. Got the length of the rope dialed in for Valters Bosis from Latvia. Out there on the water. First rider of this second heat of the semi-finals. Now that Noah Gualtieri is not riding due to an injured ankle, there's 4 riders fighting for 3 spots to go through to the finals tomorrow. Nothing yet through for Marley O'Toole in terms of the scoring. Let's go back to the drone for Valters Latvia second pass. Starting things off, left foot forward, heel side, wake to wake. Popping that board on, ollie 180 in the flats, right foot forward, switch stance to the wake. Switch stance, wake to wake, choosing not to go for the half cab 180, almost the easier option, going switch, wake to wake. And heel side, wake to wake once again. Staying toe side, left foot forward this time. Toe side, front side, 180, landing switch stance. Is he going to stay switch? No. Popping that board round. Left foot forward. Heel side to the wake. Heel side wake to wake. Has he got time for one more trick? Yes, he does. Toe side. Quick, quick, quick. Toe side wake to wake. Textbook stuff there for Valters Bosis under 14 boys. Semi-finals. Rider number 1 in the second heat. Nice riding. Really digging that. Switch. Heel side. Wake to wake jump. Easier option would be to go for the half cab 180, landing on your regular stance. Valters there going heel side, taking off switch, landing switch. Next up on the water is going to be Jah Buller from Switzerland. Let's see what we've got on the scores on the doors. Marley O'Toole, 68 points for the final rider of the first heat. That means he will be taking the top spot of that semi-final, and Valerio and Edoardo also qualifying through to the finals tomorrow. On Saturday we've got semi-finals all day today, so Please stay with us. We are under 14 boys semis right now. Junior men semi-finals coming up. 2 heats of 5 riders. Also 2 heats of 5 riders in the open women's semi-finals and the open men's semi-finals to finish off the day. Plenty more wakeboard action still to come. Stay with us on the live stream. All right, here we go. Next rider on the water, Jah Buller, Team Switzerland, hitting the water right now for his semi-final run. Bienvenue tous les jeunes sportifs de l'IME de Pont-Audemer. Merci beaucoup pour venir ici et regarder le championnat d'Europe du WIC 2024. Right now we have got Jah Buller, first trick, going for stale fish grab, trying to poke that one out. Maybe slipping the grab on the board right there, but still riding toe side to the wake. Indy, solid grab this time. Heel side back roll, going big, getting inverted and stomping that landing, popping the board round. Switch stance, left foot forward, heel side to the wake, cab. 180, nose grab on the board, solid grabs there. Jah Buller approaching the end of the first pass. Heel side, front side, 180, no grab on this one. Hard edge away, one more trick, toe side to the wig, toe side tail grab, poking that one out. Oh, and just hanging on to that landing, was cutting back in to the second wig and crossing over that wig, but still standing and riding out of that first pass. Nice riding there from Jah Buller, some solid grabs, a nice inverted back roll we might get to see here on the replay before we come back for the second pass. Here it is on the replay on the live stream. There's the back roll, getting inverted. Let's see one more trick before we go back to the drone. That nice nose grab, front side 180. Solid grab on that one right there. We have Jah Buller, Team Switzerland is on the water. Toe side back roll, first trick, second pass. Nice amplitude, getting plenty of height, slowing down that rotation just to make the landing. Didn't want to over rotate that one. Backside 360 now for Jah Buller. Really building that special meter up in this second pass. Getting inverted, then backside 360, toe side front roll. And going down early in this second pass. That is the first fall, so our Malibu 23 MXZ is going to return to Jah in the water there and pick him back up again. See if we can get that toe side front roll done. Let's check the replay. Toe side back roll, first trick. And he's setting up for this. Heel side, back side, 360. And now here we go with the toe side front roll, cutting in, gets good pop, goes past that second wake, just needs to get over the toe side edge again to nail that landing. And let's see, hopefully Jah's going to get up on the water, and he's got time for one more trick in this second pass, to finish off this semi-finals run. Trying to qualify through the finals tomorrow. So let me see if we're going to get that toe side front roll done. There's the results from the first heat of semi-finals. Marley O'Toole, Valerio De Leginio, and Edoardo Donati taking the qualifying spots for finals tomorrow. Congratulations, guys. You'll be riding again tomorrow for the top spot in the podium. Trying to make European champion here at IWWF Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships for 2024. Let's go back. Jah Buller just getting back up on the water. It's not going to be the toe side front roll, setting up for a heel side approach trick. Here we go, getting up to speed. We're going to pick up that power wedge on the Malibu 23 MXZ, heel side to the wake. Method grab, going for style on the exit of the second pass for Jah Buller. And next up on the water, it is going to be Valerio Fretti from Italy. Let's go to the live results, see what we can see. Still looking at the results from the first heat. Nothing in yet from Valters Bosis or Jah Buller, who's just finished his second pass in the second heat of the under-14 boys semi-finals. 4 riders in this second heat. Noah Gualtieri choosing not to ride due to an injured ankle. So 4 riders, 3 spots for the finals tomorrow. Then we're going to get junior men's riding underway after the under-14 boys. We will have a refuel stop, so a little break there, about 15 minutes while we change the driver in the boat, change the judges, refuel, do a simulation pass, and we'll get back on the water with the junior men's semi-finals. 2 heats coming up. Riders from Great Britain, Germany, Italy, Belgium, France. Germany, France, Great Britain, Italy again in the second heat. So the riders there competing again, 2 heats of 5. Competing for 3 top spots in each heat for the final of 6 riders tomorrow. Final day of the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships tomorrow, Saturday. All the athletes out there competing for the top spot of the podium. Here we go. Next rider, Valerio Fretti from Italy. Starting things off. First pass, semi-finals, left foot forward, stale fish grab. Looking to get a solid grab on the board there. Just slipping it a little bit, popping around, switch stance. Melon, front side, 180 from the switch stance. Better grab, this time on the board. Under 14 boys, semi-finals right now. Hillside back roll. Boom, hand drag in the water a little bit. But riding away from it, landing on it hard. Heel side edge away from the wake. Toe side back roll, stomping that one. Little bit past the second wake. Back on the heel side, front side, 360, smooth landing right there. One more trick, switch stance. Switch heel side, front side 3, catching the knuckle of the second wake. Going down on the last trick, first pass. He will get picked up again. Let's check it on the replay. There's the steelfish first trick. That is a first fall for Valerio Fretti, so we will get picked up again and come back in for that second pass. Just not getting the amplitude required to cross both wakes. No problem with amplitude on that hillside back roll that we're seeing on the replay if you're following us on the live stream. Toe side back roll, back-to-back back rolls there. And a very nice hillside, frontside 3 coming up. No problem with the handle pass there. Here we have the switch stance cab 360, just catching that knuckle and bouncing off. There we see, giving a wave to the drone. DFAV getting us up close and personal to our riders here all week. So we'll have more action from the drone all day today. Semi-finals and finals tomorrow. We're waiting for Valerio Fretti to get back up and come back in for his second pass. Merci beaucoup, bienvenue aux jeunes sportifs de l'IME de Pont-Aubert pour venir ici pour les championnats d'Europe du WIC 2024. Merci beaucoup, Matia Delandra. Bienvenue et j'espère que vous voulez faire un peu de WIC aussi. Alright, Valerio Fretti, Italy. Second pass, just passing that red start gate. Heel side. Tail grab to start things off. Toe side to the wake. Toe side, front side, 540. Now, getting wrapped up after that toe side, front side 5. Taking a little bit of time there in the middle of the course to get into that wrap position. Valerio looks like heel side, backside, sitting on the backside. Oh, it's going to be a KGB, wrap KGB! Valerio Fretti taking a bit of time, but it's paying off. There's the scarecrow coming up. Is he going to fit in one more trick right in front of us here at the clubhouse? Shifty backside 180 going down. And a big round of applause coming from the shore from Team Italy. Let's check out some of that action on the replay. Alright, just seeing that wrap KGB there for Valerio Fretti in the middle of that second pass, calling out the big tricks, trying to get through to finals tomorrow. Under 14 boys, semi-final right now. Next rider on the water is going to be Maxim Imbach from France. Looking at the scores from this second heat, there we have Valters Bosis, 11.78, Jah Buller, 34. We have Valerio Fretti out there on the water, putting down some big tricks. And then Maxim Imbach still to come from France. Noah Gualtieri, you can see there, isn't choosing not to ride due to an injured ankle, so we hope that you get better soon. Noah Gualtieri. Maxim Imbach from France, going to be the next rider that we see on the dock. As we switch to the view from the boat, you can see Maxim there on the dock, getting ready, ropes ready. Get rid of those knots, boyo. It'll be fine.
Did you say fuel?
We've got Maxim Imbach on the dock right now, just about to leave for his first pass here in the semi-finals. We have a refueling stop coming up next before the junior men's category. We have 10 riders in the junior men's, 2 heats of 5. battling it out for the final positions on finals day tomorrow. So if you're watching on the live stream, we have got Maxim Imbach, our last rider of the under 14 boys semi-finals, on the water right now. We're going to have a refueling stop to prepare for the junior men's semi-finals. There will be a 15-20 minute delay while we get fuel back in our Malibu 23 MXZ, but we will be back with the action. Don't go anywhere right now. Maxime from France is about to hit the water, so let's go back to Dave AV on the drone, popping round through the start gate. Left foot forward, heel side approach. Boom! Roll to revert or half cab roll, starting things off. Switch stance, landing regular. Now right foot forward, tantrum. Maxime Imbach, glassy flat water at Club Nautique de Toutonville right here. Scarecrow for Maxime. Last rider, under 14 boys, semi-final. Right foot, heel side to the wake, front side, going 360, maybe wanted a 540, but missing that handle pass at 360, going down for the first time. So he's going to get picked back up again. Probably time to fit in one more trick. Let's go and see some of this first pass here. There's the half cab roll to start things off. Really nice amplitude and smooth landing for Maxime. Tantrum to back things up. And then toe side to the wake, the Scarecrow. Let's see if we're going to catch this next trick here. Heel side to the wake, front side, missing that handle. Maxim Imbach not getting any time there at the end of the first pass to perform any more tricks. Hopefully we get to see that heel side, front side 360 that he fell on, that he went down on. If you're just joining us on YouTube on the live stream, we are at the end of the under 14 boys semi-finals. Last rider Maxim Imbach from France, currently out there behind the Malibu boats. 23 MXZ towboat for the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships. Next up is going to be junior men's semi-finals. We're having a refueling stop, so there'll be a little delay, but stay with us. Ali Maxim Imbach, heel side back roll, starting things off. Second pass. Now right foot forward, toe side of the wake, toe side roll to revert. Toe side back roll with a front side 180 now, popping that board back round. Backside 360, landing a little bit in the second wake, but strong, riding through it. Little bit of backwash there. Coming in toe side, front roll, awesome execution right there, getting wrapped up, cutting out on the toes, heel side approach. Are we going to go wrapped? KGB, back roll, backside 3, fist pump, fist in the air. Stoked with that second pass for Maxim Imbach, last rider of the semi-finals. And we're going to take a flyby of the site right here and check out the results page. Let's see what we've got. Nothing yet for Valerio Fretti, Noah Gualtieri not riding, and Maxim Imbach just finished that second pass. As I said, next up, junior men on the water. Luca sending messages through for Valerio Fretti. Daria, Valerio, thanks very much. Valerio still waiting for a score there to come through. Jake Williams, first rider on the dock for junior men's semi-finals. Jacob Gauss from Germany, Giancarlo Rossi from Italy, Matis Debont Ritter, Belgium, and Matia Delandra last up, first heat semi-finals. Junior men coming up. We're having a refueling stop, so stay with us on the live stream, and we will be back to check out the junior men's semi-finals action. All right, guys, thanks for staying with us on the live stream. As I said, we have under 14 boys Heat 2 semifinals just finished. Checking out some of the scores there. Maxim Imbach 62.78, and then Valerio Fretti 48.11. Jah Buller 34, qualifying through to the finals tomorrow. We're going to be moving on to the junior men's semifinals coming up next. We're just refueling, changing over judges and drivers in the boat. We have 2 heats of junior men's semi-finals coming up. Jake Williams, Jacob Gauss, Giancarlo Giacomo Rossi, Mathis Debont, Matia Delandra. Then second heat, Michel Carstens from Germany, Thibaut Lagel, Charlie Lloyd, Manfredi Gianola, and Matteo Molinari. Finishing off that second heat of junior men. 10 riders coming up after the refuel. Give us some comments on the live stream. Let us know who you're supporting and send through your messages for your riders out there on the water. We can just see there our wide angle view of the competition site as we look down towards the start dock. Athletes and friends and families gathering to support their riders on the water. You can also see how glassy flat it is right here at Club Nautique de Toutonville here in Normandy, France, north of Paris. Absolutely awesome, perfect site for the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships. Let's take a look out onto the course right there. You can see the finish start gates in the distance. Our riders enjoying super flat conditions and a big juicy wake being pumped out by our Malibu boats. 23 MXZ official towboat for the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships 2024. Just refueling and changing over some judges and a driver. Will do a simulation pass and we will be back shortly with action on the water. Next up, it is going to be junior men Heat 1 semi-finals. Jake Williams is going to be first rider on the dock from Great Britain. Stay with us on the live stream. All right, thank you guys for staying with us on the live stream. We have got our first rider on the water from the junior men's semi-final starting right now. We've got Jake Williams on the water, our first rider from the junior men's semi-finals. Starting things off, heel side, front side, 360 to start this first pass, popping that board round. Right foot forward, heel side, front side, 540, switch stance to the cab, 5. Now back in, tantrum. Left foot forward, toe side, front side, 540 right now. And right foot forward, toe side to the wake. Scarecrow, switch stance, Scarecrow. One more trick for Jake Williams. First pass, semi-finals. First rider for junior men. Tootsie roll, toe side, front roll, front side, back side 180, I should say, to finish off that first pass. All right, here we go. Jake Williams, Team GB. Second pass, starting off right foot forward, toe side, 720. First trick, second pass, a little bubble on the landing, but riding away strong, toe side, stale fish, poking that one way out. Solid grab. Nice style on that right foot forward. The chromo. Toe side, front roll, front side. 360 landing blind, going out in the flats, fist pumping there, giving a salute out to Team GB here on the shore, giving their support to Jake Williams on the water for his semi-finals pass, getting that toe side, front side, 720 done. Let's see if we can catch some of that on the replay. Here we go, first trick, the toe side, front side, 7. Bit of a bobble on the landing, but riding away from it. There's that nice poked out toe side stalefish, solid grab. A nice style there, coming back in for the chromo, landing past the top of that second wake, a little bit heavy on the back foot, sitting down and not being able to hang on to that landing. Let's see if we're gonna get the chromo again. When Jake gets back up on the water in a moment. And we got a view from the boat camera. Jake Williams in the water, just getting up, throttles down. Time for one more trick. He could go back for that chromo, or he's going to give us something else a little bit special. He's setting up on the same side of the wake for the chromo. See if he's going to do that one. Hitting a little bit of rollers right at the end of this second pass. Toe side to the wake. Chromo stomps it this time. Boom. Jake Williams finishing off that semi-finals run with the chromo, dropping the handle right there. Going to get picked up by the rescue boat. Our Malibu 23 MXZ coming back to the dock for our next rider, Jacob Gauss from Germany. So Team Germany being very loud on the shore right here. At Club Nautique de Toutonville, we see the German flags on the shore. Supporters ready to cheer on their rider. Jacob Gauss coming up next. So if you're watching on the live stream, give us your comments. Show us your support for the athletes out there on the water. Let us know where you're watching from. Dave AV just taking us down to the German support crowd here on the shore. Give us a wave to the drone. Team Germany, loud and proud, cheering on Jacob Gauss coming up. Semi-finals, junior men. 3 spots up for grabs in the finals tomorrow. Let's go to the results page as we see the 23 MXE just approaching the dock to pick up our next rider, Jacob from Germany. Results page, we're looking at Maxim Imbach, the under 14 boys scores there, 62 points. The last category that was out on the water, qualifying through to the finals tomorrow. Back to Dave on the drone, just circling the start dock. Jacob getting set for his semi-finals run. Francesco Galletti from Italy, our driver in the boat, taking our athletes away from the start dock, making a 180-degree turn and bringing the 23 MXE back through the start gates. Pretty long course here so the athletes can take their time in between each trick, getting 5 tricks in comfortably into this competition pass. If you squeeze them in, you can get 6 tricks, but 5 tricks very comfortably. Here we go. Jacob from Germany, heel side, stalefish, backside, 360, going down, first trick, first pass, hand in the air, he's okay, he's going to get picked up again. And here we go on the replay, stalefish grab, backside 3, lots of style on that backside 3 and just going down, first trick, first pass, and lots of support going up here from the shore. Team Germany supporting Jacob. He'll be back up on the water, still got time. He'll still do 3 tricks in this first pass and still got all of pass number 2 still to go. Don't worry about a thing because every little thing is going to be all right. Jacob out there. Semi-finals, junior men, 3 spots up for grabs in the finals from this first heat. We've got no score through yet for Jake Williams, our first rider. Jacob on the water right now. Jacob, Giancarlo Rossi then from Italy next up. Matthias Debont Ritter from Belgium and Matia Delandra finishing off this first heat of semi-finals. 5 riders, 3 spots up for grabs in the finals tomorrow. Back to Dave AV on the drone, following all our riders up close and personal. Jacob getting set, toe side approach, toe side front roll, boom, boom, sticks that one, getting wrapped up, heel side, back side. Is he going to go inverted with the wrap KGB? Boom, sticking that one. Back roll, backside 3, popping the board around, right foot forward, switch stance, heel side, cab 540 to finish off. Pass number 1. Look at that, glassy flat water out there, Lac de Toutonville, here at Club Nautique de Toutonville, northern France in the region of Normandy. Perfect conditions all week for all our riders, especially with the wake from the Malibu boats, 23 MXZ, fully loaded. And we'll see how we're getting on with the scores. Nothing through yet for Jake Williams, our first rider. And we'll go back to the drone. We have got Jacob Gauss, Adrian. Let's go, Jacob, on the comments. Thanks for following and thanks for supporting Jacob, who's out on the water right now. Wrapped up, toe side, backside 360. Toe side, backside 3. To start things off, heel side now, backside again, 360, toe back 3, heel back 3, back to back, toe side approach, left foot forward to the wake. Jacob from Germany, toe side roll to revert, toe side back roll, front side, 180, popping that board, back around, left foot forward, heel side, back roll, smooth riding. Just 2 more tricks, maybe one big one here from Jacob Gauss. Scarecrow, is he going to squeeze in one more? Pops that board back around, left foot forward, heel side, stalefish to blind. Steelfish backside 1 to finish things off. Drops the handle. Gonna get picked up by the rescue boat. Big round of applause there on the shore from Team Germany. And while we wait for our next rider, we'll just check out the replay of Jacob's second pass there. The back-to-back backside 360s to start things off. Coming up next, Giancarlo Rossi from Italy. There's that heel side back roll, nice and smooth from Jacob Gauss. Now back in toe side. Scarecrow. And squeezing in this stylish Steelfish backside 1 to finish things off. Let's go to the results, see if we have anything through. Not yet from Jake Williams. Jacob Gauss, our second rider, just finished his semi-finals pass. Giancarlo Rossi, Matisse Debont Ritter, and Matia Delandra still to ride in the junior men's semi-finals. Here we go, next rider, Giancarlo Rossi from Italy, number 79, just approaching the start gate. Semi-finals, junior men on the water, right foot forward, heel side approach to the wake, nuclear tantrum, starting things off, a little hand drag of that glassy flat water out there, a little bit of rollers out there, nice. Half cab roll there from Giancarlo. Heel side back roll again, getting that nose grab or seatbelt grab on the board. Popping that round now. Switch stance, left foot forward. Heel side, front side 5, cab 540. One more trick. Heel side to the wake. The Moby Dick, the tantrum, backside 360, handle passing it. A little flick of the hair there as he exits the course. For Giancarlo Rossi, there we see that nice nuclear tantrum. Getting a solid grab on the board. If you are following us on the live stream on YouTube, thanks very much for tuning in and following the riding here. Day 3, semi-finals day of the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships. We have got junior men's Heat 1 semi-finals on the water right now. You are watching Giancarlo Rossi from Italy. There's a heel side, front side, 540. He's just about to enter the course again on the second pass, so we'll leave the replay. There he is, past that inflatable big start gate right there. Backside 360, casing the top of that second wake a little bit. Toe side approach now to the wake. Right foot forward, toe side back roll with the seatbelt grab on the nose of the board. Love to see that solid grab on the board now. Left foot forward, toe side for the toe side roll to revert, getting the nose grab on the board. Staying toe side approach again. going for a Tootsie Roll. Oh, going down hard at the end of that second pass with the Tootsie Roll. Looked like it got a little bit stalled out in the air. Let's see if we can check that one again as we come back to the dock to pick up our next rider. Junior men's semifinals, Mathis Debont from Belgium. It's going to be next up on the water. Just checking the replay right now on the live stream of Giancarlo Rossi. We've got 2 heats of junior men coming up. We're halfway through the first heat. Then we're refueling. Then we're going to go on to the open women's semifinals and the open men's semifinals coming up in the afternoon. Just 5 minutes to 12 here. Northern France, the region of Normandy. Got confused there. Giancarlo Rossi from Italy. We are in Normandy, Northern France for the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships here at Club Nautique de Toutonville. DVV just taking us a little tour of the site through around the Malibu tent there set up, providing shade for our athletes and friends and family. Everyone waiting by the start dock there to see the next riders going off. All the flags of the countries being represented here at the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships. We'll go through those a little bit later on. Right now, about to leave the dock, Mathis Debont from Team Belgium.
He's going to stack one up on the website.
All right, Mathis Debont, Team Belgium, let's hear you. Your riders on the water. Here goes first trick. Heel side, front side, 360. Dropping out of that one. Pop 180 round in the flats. Setting up for this next left foot forward. Heel side, front side, 540. Cab 5. Right foot forward now to the wake. Backside, 360. Spin to win. Mathis Debont. Setting up toe side approach now. Bat wing, sending that one out the back. Getting extension and getting a solid grab on the board. Heel side now. Heel side back roll. Going for that indie grab on the heel side back roll as well. And that's going to do it for pass number 1 for Mathis Debont from Team Belgium. Junior men's semifinals happening right now. We'll see if we'll check some of Mathis's first pass again here. If you're following on the live stream, you can check out the replay. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from and who you're supporting. Just before Mathis comes back into the course, seeing that bat wing there, we'll check the live scoring page. Jake Williams 50.33, Jacob Gauss 35. Back to the drone to see Mathis Debont just entering second pass through the start gate. Indy Tantrum. Nice execution there. Solid grab on the board. Smooth landing. Out for his next trick. Half cab roll. Mute half cab. Again, putting some solid grabs on most of these tricks for Mathis Debont. Popping around right foot forward. Heel side. Front side 360. Staying right foot forward, toe side this time. Scarecrow. Coming up to the end of this second pass. Only got time for 1 or 2 more. One more trick here for Mathis. Front side, 360 again. I think he's looking to do that. 3-2-1. Looking to get a front side 3, backside 180, but not being able to stick it here in the semi-finals. We'll see if he makes it through to the finals tomorrow. Maybe we see that 3-2-1. Back to the dog to pick up our next rider. Matia Delandra, last rider of the junior men's semi-finals, heat number 1. We'll check the replay here of Matisse's first pass. If you're following on the live stream, you guys can see that. The guys on site here, just waiting for next rider, Matia Delandra from Italy.
Hey Mark, I don't know if you care, but
Yeah, if you just want to talk quick on the side.
All right, we're just waiting for our last rider, Matia Delandra, for this Heat 1 Junior Men's semi-finals. 5 riders, 3 spots to qualify through to the finals on Saturday, tomorrow, as we're circling around Malibu. Response, French national TV crew out here. Give us a wave. Jean-Marie, merci beaucoup, organizer here for the champion of, getting mixed up now, for the European Championships 2024 organizer here at Club Nautique de Toutonville out there in the Malibu. Response with the French national TV crew covering the Europe and Africa Wakeboard Boat Championships for 2024. We've got Matia Delandra just leaving the dock there, tick-tocking about and having fun out on the water. And that's what it's all about.
actually, yeah, no, I'll take that back. You would just do it.
Matia Delandra from Italy, just starting off this first pass. Junior men's semi-finals. First trick, the slim chance for a grab on the back of the board there. Not sure he got solid one on that. Let's check out some of the replay on the live stream. All right, just leaving the replay of Matia's first pass as he comes back in, wrapped up, ready for this second pass. Starting off heel side. There's the KGB from the wrap stance and getting a solid grab on the board, holding it all the way around. Wrapped up again, toe side, approach the wake, toe side, backside, 540. Oh, hand drag in the water, head down, gets that handle pass and finishes off that toe side, backside 5. Sketchy landing, but riding away from it, right foot forward, whirly bird. Lots of amplitude, lots of time right there. Could have taken it to blind, mate. Toe side to the wake. The dum-dum, toe side front roll. Backside 360, handle passing that one, no problems. Indy tantrum to finish things off. I think he probably wanted maybe to go to blind right there. Didn't quite get the takeoff that he wanted there, but Matia Delandra from Italy, stand up, run, and a big round of applause from Team Italy as he finishes off that second pass. Just cutting to the replay on the live stream. Just saw that wrapped up KGB with a solid grab for Matia. Coming back in, toe side, backside approach, nose grab on the board there. A little bit of a sketchy landing.
Create challenge.
Last rider of the junior men's first heat semi-finals. We got second heat still to come. 5 more riders in this junior men's semis. 3 spots at the top of each heat to go to the finals. Michel Costens from Germany, Thibaut Lagel from France, Charlie Lloyd from GB, Manfredi Gianola from Italy, Matteo Molinari from Italy, finishing off that second heat still to come on the water. Let's know on the live stream where you're watching from and who you're supporting. Keep the comments coming in. See on the scores, Jake Williams 50.33, Jacob Gauss 35, Giancarlo Giacorossi 42. So Jake Williams currently sitting in the top spot. Matisse Debont Ritter, no score through yet, and Matia Delandra just finished that run, but I'm fairly confident he'll take the top spot of that heat. Next up, Michel Costens from Germany is going to be next up on the water. Let's go boat cam to see Michel Costens sitting on the start dock there. Team captain, there's Ben Cassine standing beside him. He'll be riding in the open men's category. Alright, back to the drone cam. Michel Costens from Germany, starting off pass number 1. Rider number 1, second heat of the junior men's semi-finals. Tantrum to start things off. Toe side approach to the wake, right foot forward. Scarecrow. Toe side front roll, front side 180, landing, left foot forward, toe side approach to the wake here. Going to go back to back scarecrows from the switch stance and from the normal stance. Now right foot forward, toe side to the wake again, toe side back roll. Quick glance round. Maybe want to give us a wave to Dave AV on the drone. Heel side, front side, 360 to finish off that first pass. Glassy flat water here at Club Nautique de Toutonville, northern France in the region of Normandy. The water is super flat out there, conditions absolutely perfect, pumping out a juicy wake from the Malibu boats 23 MXZ. And all the riders loving it out there on the water as we see the replay on the live stream of Michel Costens from Germany.